Sit up, girl. I don't know why that little. No, go, girl. Why y'all see y'all so close today? Usual. I was like, you know what? Let's get this over with now, so I don't have to do it later. Who is here? I need to start playing my little my music while I'm waiting for people to come in. Who is that? Somebody said, "Hey, Tina, 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 Tina." Because I hate to get started and then people come in and be like, "What did I miss? Ooh, what was you talking about?" I think I have water in here. And then I got to go through the whole thing again. That's irritating. I don't be wanting to do all that. For real, for real. I be wanting to just go through it one time, get it over with, and let that be it. So I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes, and if they don't show up, we're gonna get started. Cause I'm not gonna be sitting around here all day waiting on these people to show up. And cause like you never know if YouTube is doing the notification thing like it's supposed to. So you don't know if people get notified, and I'm not about to be sitting here waiting on people to get notified. Cause y'all can watch the playback. And we want to go. So we gonna get started. So I got a nail haul. Well, for one thing, I do want to talk about the nails that um I had on last week, which were these. So I had these on last week. I just kept them to kind of like show you guys the condition they were in when I took them off. And as a matter of fact, I went to the dollar store today and I did not see these nails. And I'm not really sure if the dollar store even still carries these Sassy and Chic nails. But let me see. I'm gonna have to have some that um okay. Here's a this is what they look like. So this is the Sassy and Chic brand. And of course you have to use the glue to apply them because they don't have the little sticky stuff on the back. So I use these. The nails are okay. They're not great. And they do have a plasticky look. So, if it's not you know, like if you're not going to a really, really classy function or something and you just want some cute, colorful nails for the weekend, they're okay. I mean, they serve their purpose. But I do like the Impress and the Kiss nails better. They are a little, the quality seems like it's a little bit better. I mean, they're all plastic because they're plastic. They're not like acrylic. Like when you go to the shop and get your nails done, it's a huge difference. They are plastic nails. But the Kiss nails come in cuter colors, I guess. And so does Impress. Now, I got the Kiss nails from CVS, but they sell them at Walgreens and um, Target, Walmart, all those type places have them. I got a whole box full of nails. I keep my nails in, like those type of containers. So I got these today. And I don't know if I'm gonna really like these what they call this shape? The coffin or something shape? I don't know. With the super pointy tips. So I got these only because I just really like the color. But then when I took them out the box, I didn't really like that like really mauve-y color, but I'm gonna wear them anyway. And then I got these because I like the glitter. I love glitter nails, and I think I had these before. And then I got these, and they look better in the plastic than they do when you take them out and really look at them. I don't know. I have to look at them in the sun and see how they look because when I took them out the plastic, I didn't really like. Um, I don't know. They just don't look as good once you take them out of the plastic thing. Maybe they'll look really cute when the sun hits them, but I don't know. I mean, maybe they'll look cute once you put them on, but that's how they look. Y'all see that? I don't know. They might be cute once the sun hit them. You never know how they gonna look really until you put them on your fingers. And the good thing is, once I got tired of the ones that I had on, they was kind of easy to pop off. I didn't really have a problem um, getting them off, which was a good thing. So I got sick of them, and I just kind of like popped them off yesterday. Okay, now I can't get these dang on things back in here. I'll figure it out after I get off here. I got tired of them, so I popped them off last night and just filed the glue off, and my nails look fine. Because I don't use a whole lot of glue. That's when you start to damage your own fingernails when you use like an excessive amount of glue. So try to use as least amount of glue as possible because you don't want to damage your own nails with that adhesive. So I took them off last night. So I'm gonna let my fingernails rest for a couple of days, and then I'm gonna pop one of these on probably for the weekend. So I got those three nails, and then I got some faux mink eyelashes. And these wasn't really the ones I was looking for. I was looking for the ones that's got the little jewels on the end. I wanted to be extra. But CVS didn't have those, so I ended up um, getting these. I don't know, I already have some um, lash glue. Because I see this didn't even come with the glue, which is kind of janky. But we ain't going to worry about that. Because I already got some. So I got that. And I got this NYX um, lip gloss. I don't know what color this is. I can't see it. Hashtag this is everything. I don't know what this is called, y'all. But I got this. And then I got this eyeshadow thing. All these purples. I don't know where I got that. This was like an impulse buy. You know, you go in the store and be like, ooh, that's cute. I'm gonna get that. Oh, and I got this brush set from the dollar store. Like, I just don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on brushes yet because I still don't quite know what I'm doing. And when I really figure out what I'm doing, then I'll start, you know, spending money on brushes. So this cute. From the dollar store, this was $2.99. And I got this new plant yesterday. I was so pissed off. Yesterday we went to Home Depot and Lowe's. And Home Depot, I'm going to really need y'all to get y'all stuff together. Because I went in Home Depot and half of the plants in Home Depot was dead. Or dying. They weren't quite dead, but they were dying. They were on their deathbed. Like, how the hell do you kill pothos? How? Like, you're not giving them no water. They were like in the hanging baskets, hanging up on the thing, just dry, drooping, turning colors and everything. It's like, what the hell are the employees getting paid to do? Nothing. I didn't even go outside to the garden center. What's going on, Gizmo? I didn't even go outside to the garden center because when I looked at the inside plants, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be able to do Home Depot. So then we went to Lowe's. And Lowe's plants looked much better, but they just did not have a big selection. And I was looking for a variegated Hoya or some type of vining plant, and they really just didn't have a whole lot of plants. They did have a philodendron Brazil, but it didn't even really look that good. And this was at Lowe's, and so I left it there. But I did get this marble queen pothos, and I thought I had a marble queen, but I don't. So I did at least get something that I don't already own. So I got this marble queen, and the good thing about pothos is it's probably at least 3 or 4 plants in here. So I'm going to um I'm going to split this up and take maybe 2 of these out of here because it seems a little crammed. And plus, that'll give me a chance to look at the roots of the plant. I do like to look at the roots. I may let it dry out a little bit more because it seems like they must have just watered it. And I noticed that there is a leaf on here that is turning. So it looks like this is a plant that they have watered too much. So I'm going to allow it to dry out really well. This is how you can tell that your plant is getting too much water. You do not want your leaves to turn this color. This is too much water. It's too wet. The soil has been way too wet. And so this is dead. So I just took it off, and I'm just praying that none of the other ones, I don't see any more on here like that. But you can just pluck those off because that's dead. So I'm going to allow it to dry out, maybe give it a week or so to get kind of dry, because in these plastic pots, your plastic pots will hold on to water. So you don't have to water your plants as much if you have all of them in these plastic pots, because that plastic holds on to water, unlike those clay And terracotta pots, they suck moisture from the plants. That's why those your terracotta pots turn those different colors, because they're sucking the water out. So I'm not going to water this plant for at least a week. Let it dry out completely, and then I'm going to pop her out of this pot to look at the roots, and then separate the plant, probably break it in half and put half of it into another pot, and then fill in the uh, dirt reserve from where I've separated it, and let the other one stay in here so it'll fill back up. And they do fill back up pretty quick. So that's a nice pot. Let's see, how much was it? $9, I think. No, it was 14.98. And that's not bad for this, because this has to be at least 3 or 4 plants for $14. And this is a nice hanging um planter. So this is a nice plant for $14. Very nice. And it does have the care instructions and the real name of the plant, because some people get mad when you call them pothos. So it is a Scindapsus aereus marble queen pothos. Medium light, keep soil evenly moist. It says apply a balanced liquid fertilizer monthly. I never ever give my pothos, I never give any of my plants a fertilizer. I never have. I don't give them a fertilizer. I don't give them plant food. I don't give them anything but water, sunlight, and love. That's all I give them. So this is the newest baby to the house, a marble queen pothos. So now I have a marble queen, a snow queen, a golden, I think that's it, a marble queen, a snow queen, a golden, and a satin pothos. But some people say that that's actually not a satin pothos, but that's what the label on the plant says. So there are a few more pothos that I want to get. I need a neon, and I think it's a something blue pothos, but the leaves are skinnier than the regular pothos, and I don't think they get as fluffy. And I would like to get every pothos. I want to get all the pothos. I want to get some more philodendrons and some more Hoyas. And I think those will be the only ones that I really, really want to collect. Okay, so we have a lot of questions. Someone says, "Oh, hey, Moth Mama, do you use compost?" No, I don't. Yeah, that one is beautiful. Is there a way to tell when a plant needs water? Yes. Your pothos, when it needs water, you see how it's sitting straight up? It's sitting up. All of the leaves are sitting up, and they look happy. When the pothos needs water, their leaves will droop over. All of the leaves will start to point down. Your plant will sag. Her leaves will, the points will go down towards the earth. That's when you know it needs some water. But I never allow my plants to get to the point where they are begging for water. I don't do that. I do the finger test. I stick my finger into the soil. If you stick your finger into the soil this much and it is dry down to that line on your finger, it needs some water. But if you stick your finger down into the soil and it's still damp, like the top layer is dry, but that inside layer is still damp, it don't need no water. You don't water until the soil is dry down there to the touch. I don't like for them to keel over wanting water because then they are extremely thirsty. And I don't like that. I check my plants daily. I am, I'm retired and I'm a fanatic. When it comes to my plants, I have OCD. I really do. I check them every day. I have certain plants. I have a mister, that you mist the water. Certain plants get misted, and they're checked daily because I don't want to deal with no bugs. I don't want, and I don't want them to be keeling over. And I know upstairs, I have a lot of plants upstairs. It stays warm upstairs, and those upstairs plants are facing a window. And so they need a little bit more water than the ones that are down here that are not, right in the window. Oh yeah, you can definitely kill plants by overwatering them, especially aloe vera. I had to put my aloe outside because she just did not like these indoor temperatures. And inside, your aloe vera don't want no water almost at all. Very, very little water do they need in the house. They don't, aloe veras and succulents and stuff, they don't want a lot of water. They can do without that. I just saw the thumbnail and wanted to drop a comment. I wore those nails for about 5 days and discovered nail fungus under one nail, not even the one that lifted. Please use. I've never had fungus. Not like that. I mean, maybe I just wash my hands a lot. I don't know. But for one thing, I rarely keep the nails on longer than a week at the most. After about a week, they start to pop off anyway. Mine do. Maybe I'm just rough. I've never had a problem with fungus. I'm not, like I've never had athlete's foot or any of that kind of stuff. Me and fungus don't like me. The only bugs I've ever had is I had spider mites, but I purchased the plant with spider mites from the store. It came from the store with spider mites. So I stopped purchasing ivy. Ivy plants are notorious for spider mites. So I stopped purchasing them. And they don't live here anyway. For whatever reason, me and ivy, they always die. I don't know if they're dying. I'm assuming the spider mites are killing them or whatever. So I just stopped buying them. I stopped buying ivy and I stopped buying fern. There are certain plants that I will not purchase. Ivy, um, ivy, prayer plants, ferns. I don't mess with them because they don't like me. And I already know that they don't like me. So I'm not going to be wasting my money trying to force you to grow when there's so many other plants that love me. Oh, I have no idea what to do with the nail fungus because I never had it. I don't know. I've never had a problem with the nail fungus, and I've been using these nails for eons ever since they came out, and I never had a problem with my nails ever. The only problem that I've ever had was when I decided to use super glue instead of nail glue because the nail glue kept popping off. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna just use super glue. Tore my nails up. Just when I did finally get them off, like my nails was all patchy and it just tore off the whole first layer of my nail. Hey, Essie! So I never did that again. I mean, but the only thing I had to do was just file it down and just let it grow back. And it did. So I'm going to keep doing my nails. No, I don't use the nail glue that is included in there. I use a Kiss. I use the glue. It's made by Kiss, but it looks like fingernail polish. You know, it's on a little brush. It come out like fingernail polish. And I don't think it's in there. I think it's in my other bucket. Is it in here? No. Oh, yeah, it is. This the glue I use. The Kiss Vitabond nail glue. That's what I use. It's different from the nail glue that they have in there. So that's the one that I use. I ain't like the one in the kit. But I do have something that's called mosquito bits that I put in my plants, and it keeps those plant gnats away. I love pothos. I really do because they are such a easy plant. You don't have to do nothing, but just give them some water and no, Tina, don't use no super glue. Please, I learned my lesson from that. Don't use super glue. Hey, Daniel. Daniel still here? Don't use super glue because that was a bad idea. That was one of those things where I was like, well, the nail glue don't work. I'm going to use me some super glue. Yeah, that was dumb. Yeah, yeah, you can go into the nursery and that as a matter of fact, that was the only place I saw that had it. Was the nursery. I had to go to a nursery to find the mosquito bits because I didn't see it. I didn't see it at a regular store. That was the only place that had it because I had purchased. Dang, I messed my nails up. I had purchased a plant. I had no. I had purchased some potting soil. They say that's where it comes from. Those little gnat things be living in the potting soil that you purchase from the stores. And you don't know it because you just trust in the potting soil. So when you purchase like potting soil from places, you gotta take that stuff outside before you repot your plants. Because I got some plants now that need to be repotted. I'm gonna open that potting soil. I'm gonna go outside, and you take a cup or something. You shake the bag up real good. You take a cup and you go in there and you lift that potting soil up and you shake it up and see if you see anything moving or flying around because they will fly, once you pick up the dirt or whatever, they will fly around if they're in there. I'm not saying all bags have, the gnats, but that's where they come from. They come from the potting soil. Cuz I talked to That's when I realized it is when I saw them in some potting soil, and I called the Miracle Grow. I called the company, And the people were really really nice. They were like, we're sorry that that happened to you, ma'am, but it is very common for those type of gnats to be in the potting soil because that's where they live. That's part of the whole dirt ecosystem, because that dirt has manure and all kind of other stuff in it, which makes it healthy for plants. And them little gnat things is part of the whole ecosystem. So, he was saying if you take it back to the store, they will give you another bag, or you can treat the soil with the mosquito bits. He said, you can put that in there and it will eventually kill him. But I see what happened was I had some potting soil and I had opened the bag and used some of it and left it outside on my patio. And I guess them little suckers was just, in there breeding because the bag was open. They was getting some air and they was probably flying out, getting something to eat, coming back, giving it was a mess. So I had to end up I ended up taking that bag back. They gave me another bag, and then the second bag didn't have any. But now every time I purchase a bag of potting soil from the store, I always check it first before I use it on my plants because I ain't trying to have no them damn gnats because they hard to get away with. No, they didn't send me any coupons, but I was able to just take it to the store and get a replacement. They just replaced it. They didn't say anything. So yeah, super glue, girl. This glue will glue your fingers together too. You be pulling. I be touching the nail, and I'm I am a mess when I'm putting these nails on. I have glue everywhere. Always end up with glue on my fingers. But at least with that nail glue, you can peel it off. But with that super glue, if you get some of that stuff on your fingers, that stuff is going to be there for a minute unless you have some like that acetone thing, that strong acetone fingernail polish remover stuff. You can get it off with that. Yeah, that super glue it was a good bond, but I couldn't get that shit off. And then I was like trying to force it off with a metal, real thin metal fingernail file thing. And honey, when I got them nails off, my nails was up, toe up. They looked horrible. And then I had like a lot of super glue residue left on my nails because see, it's nothing left on my nails from that kiss glue. Nothing. My nails look they're smooth, but I did like buff them and polish them yesterday and put some oil and stuff on my cuticles and stuff. It looked like it's still a little bit of glue left on this one, but I'm not going to I'm not gonna like polish them or anything. I'm just gonna wait till the end of the week and I'm just gonna do my nails again. With I'm probably gonna do these because these are super cute. The only thing about the kiss nails is all of them are medium length. I wish they were like just a little bit longer. But I'm gonna look and see at Walmart and see if they have any of the longer ones. Because I want them just a little bit longer. Essie says super glue destroys your nail bed. It does. It really does. You telling the truth. It did. It jacked my nails up. Like my nails was bad for months. It seemed like it took my nails months to recover from that super. I will never do that again, ever. That was horrible. But I be seeing other people on YouTube doing it with their nails and stuff. But no, I ain't doing that. That I will not do. That super glue, that was a bad idea. But you know what? I'm gonna do the I did my acrylic nails before. And they're supposed to have some new kit out that makes doing the acrylic nails easier. They got some new at home kit now that makes it easier or something. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try all that stuff. We gonna try it right here because YouTube is tripping, and if your content ain't family friendly, they not dealing with you. And I'm tired of my videos getting demonetized. So we gonna be doing plants. I'm gonna sprinkle my crystals and stuff in there. We gonna do some of those videos too, but we gonna have to do some other type videos. So in case my crystal video get demonetized, at least I have another video to supplement the demonetized video. That make sense? It should. If it don't, make it make sense. Why you be feeling weird? Why you feel weird about the nails? Oh Lord, Essie. Wait a minute. So the other night, was it last night? I don't know. It was either no, Saturday night. Saturday night I was studying the the book, cuz you can get the book on your phone, cuz I couldn't find my book. So I was doing it on here. I downloaded the book. You can download the whole book, and then they have an app that you can download to take the practice test. So I said, well, let me just go and take the practice test and at least see where I am. And with the practice test, you can't miss any more than 7. I missed 18. 18. 18. 18 out of 40. 18. So yeah, that's it's not it's just, I almost cried. I couldn't believe, God, how do you forget that stuff? Not, I can't even remember the signals and the signs and all of that kind of stuff. Like, am I gonna be able to drive? Like, seriously, am I gonna be too scared to? And my husband is not going to let me behind the wheel until I pass the test. I don't know. So that kind of set me back. Like, I was kind of depressed. Seriously. After I missed 18, I was just like, I should throw this phone out the window. But I was like, well, throwing the phone out the window ain't gonna make me no better in the test. So every night before I go to bed, I'm going to read a couple of pages of the handbook, go back over the stuff that I read the night before, read that, and then just keep going. Because I cannot be the only person in my family without a driver's license. I don't want my niece and nephew coming to pick me up to take me places. That, no. That, I can't have it. So I gotta get my license. That's just all it is to it. Cause I get tired of dragging my husband to the dollar store because he's like a kid. You know he don't want to go into Michael's. He don't want to go, and I'll be like, "Come on, go with me." So I need to get my license so I can just go, to the craft stores and just stay there as long as I want to. Because when I'm with him, even though he's not rushing me or anything like that, I still, take into consideration that, men's patience for stuff like that is really short. And I don't want to force him to be somewhere that he don't want to be, because when he forces me to go to Fry's, I'll be walking around Fry's like, I hate it here. Because there's nothing in Fry's that I want. And that's his place, because he loves computers and electronics and gadgets and stuff. And he will, then he wants to go into that. Well, I done been to every dollar store, every Michael's and Hobby Lobby, and I only asked you to go to one place. And then, so I have to, go through Fry's. And so, yeah, I got to get my license. I got to do it. Yeah, they show you the ones that you missed on the test. When you take the practice test, they go back and show you the ones you missed, and they leave your test up there on this app, so you can always go back to it, which is good. Which is a good thing. They show you the one you missed. They show you the answer you picked and the right answer. So it's a really good. Both of the apps are really good. One is just the entire um, California handbook, and then the other one is the testing app. So it's good. I mean, I'm just gonna do it every day. I just have to put that into my routine every day, every day, every day, every day. Really? They closing Fry's? When? All of them, or just some of them? Oh, my husband gonna have a heart attack. I didn't know they was closing. I mean, when you go in there, don't really never be too many people in there. I'm like, this a ghost town. Do people still buy electronics? I mean, I know people still buy like computer parts and stuff, because some people are like my husband. They like to build their own computers and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I ain't into all that. I'm gonna ask him, did he hear about that? Because should we go to Fry's at least once or twice a month? Yesterday I just was not feeling good. And we were out looking. We specifically went to look for those plants. And it was like 97 degrees where we were. And I don't know if that heat had just zapped my energy or what, but I was just feeling like crap. I mean, just 97 degrees, wasn't no breeze blowing or nothing. It was horrible. Just dry ass heat. I was like, why? Jesus, are you mad at us? What is going on? This looked like some cheap. How much was this shit? Like $3? Um, this LA colors. It probably is. Let me see. Is it any payoff? Hell no. Oh my god. I hope I didn't pay over $3 for this mess. Where's my receipt? I should take this back. This heck of boozy. Where's my receipt? I don't know, child. I probably threw it away. Is this the receipt? Oh, this is a receipt from the 99-cent store. I probably threw that other thing away. I got some stockings from the 99-cent store, but you know how you be making those little like little shirts? You know how to make a shirt with the stockings? You know, you cut a hole in the crotch part and you put that over your head, and then you put the sleeves, you cut the feet off, and then that be the arm part. Y'all ain't never heard of that? Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then I bought this um for when I go see Maleficent, cause you know Maleficent coming out for. I'm gonna wear this when I go see Maleficent. I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna be doing big things, child. Yes, I am. Unless I find something else. So I bought that. Is that the only one I bought? I thought I bought two. I must have put the other one back. I must have been like, oh, I don't want this. Um. So yeah, I got that and this guy, cause it reminded me of Papa Legba. His eye lights up, so I got him. Y'all see that? He can be cute at night. How about him? And then I bought this couple. When I see these, I always love them. When you see these, make sure you get the couple. Don't buy them separate. They like to be together. I forgot the story, but there is a story about the dead couple. I'll look it up. So, dude, stand up. Girl, hold your man up. And then I bought that coffin. That was from the dollar store. And that was it. That's it, y'all. I ain't got nothing else to talk about. No, it's already there. The witchy stuff is already there. It's that the dollar store that I went to was full of stuff. And my husband talking about, oh, so we didn't did it. You didn't got all your witchy stuff. No, I gotta hit every dollar store in this area. You can't just go to one because all dollar stores have different stuff. Like I was looking at this one lady, I was looking at her dollar store haul thing. She lived in Southern California. They had some nice stuff. I'm like, why my dollar store can't be like that? I'm gonna have to go to the dollar store in like the, um, in the more affluent areas. Cause I went to this dollar store was kind of like not in the hood, but not in an affluent area. Cause it seemed like they have better stuff at certain dollar stores. Yeah, you could do it with leggings too, but I like to do it with the stockings to give it that fishnet look. Looks more gothic kind of. Hey, Flower Child. Oh wow, 280 stores. Hopefully, this one will stay open because it's the only one in this area. So, I don't know. I hope it will. Because my husband does. I mean, that's like the only thing that he really likes to. But we only really go there if he, like, really, really needs something. And I guess if he really, really needed, he could order it on eBay or Amazon or whatever. I don't know. That's his problem, not mine. Shoot. All right, y'all. I'm finna go. And get out this bra, because this bra getting on my nerves. It's like every 30 minutes it seems to get tighter. Do y'all go through that? Like you put the bra on and it seems like it's your size, but every hour it seems like the bra just gets tighter and tighter. And this bra is a sports bra and it's always kind of snug and it's kind of starting to get on my nerves. So I want to take it off. And plus I need to figure out if I want my husband to drop me off at Kaiser because I need to get my asthma inhaler because I'm in the red and that's not good. I usually don't like for it to, yeah, shit. I got 10 puffs left and that's bad. That's horrible. So I might I might need my husband to drop me off. Nah, what happened to Johnson and Johnson, girl? Cause I was gonna make a video about the Johnson and Johnson. Tell me before I go, girl. They getting sued again? Cause I was gonna make a video about the baby shampoo. How I use the baby shampoo on my eyes. So tell me, cause I don't want to make a video and then people cuss me out and be like, "You so stupid! Didn't you hear what's happening? You stupid!" Cause you know people don't have no chill. Plus, I need to call Kaiser and see if I can get my shot too. My steroid shot. Come on, Essie! Type it, girl, so I can get off of here. A lawsuit. They have to pay 552 million for contributing to the Ohio opioid crisis. Really? What was they doing? Wow, that's crazy. But how were they contributing to the opioid crisis, though? How? How does that work? I'm gonna have to read the article. I'm pretty sure. Let me see that because that should be in Google, shouldn't it? I want to know how they did it. Damn, Cardi B getting sued? I'm online. Don't say nothing crazy.
Don't tell me what to say.
I would. I would.
I just walked
I
downstairs.
actually will tell you.
I just walked
I will,
downstairs.
cause I
You
don't
gonna
want
tell me
you.
I'm online.
Cause
Don't
I
say nothing
know
crazy.
you. I know you.
Don't say nothing crazy.
I know you.
I'm online. Don't say nothing
I
crazy.
don't want you to be saying some out of
All right.
pocket.
I'm gonna call. I'm gonna go over mom's house and say, and I ain't gonna say I'm on speakerphone. I'm gonna let you say something crazy.
No, because I'm gonna stop doing that.
I'm gonna let you say something crazy.
No, I'm not. That's what I'm not gonna do.
Shit.
Did you know that Fry's was going out of business and closing?
Fry's Electronics?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, here it go. Johnson and Johnson is responsible for fueling Oklahoma's opioid crisis. Judge rules in landmark case. But I want to know how. $572 million. Okay, well here we go. Landmark Decision is the first to hold a drug maker culpable for the fallout of years of liberal opioid dispensing that began in the late 1990s, sparking a nationwide epidemic of overdose deaths and addiction. More than 400,000. Oh, so Johnson and Johnson must have made one of those medications that was being used. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, yeah. And they downplayed how addictive. Babe, did you eat my burger too, though?
What burger? No. I haven't even ate anything yet. Why? Was that all of them was in that bag?
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't even touch it. In fact, I left it upstairs. I gotta go.
Oh. So oh, okay. So Johnson and Johnson's products, two prescription opioid pills, and a fentanyl skin patch sold by its subsidiary Janssen Pharmaceuticals. Okay. So I was wondering how were they, but they are the maker. So Janssen is the maker of the drug, which falls under Johnson and Johnson's. Well, that's good because they lied to people.
I put them on
But it's still people's fault because the majority of people use that drug outside of what it was made for. If the doctor tell you to take one and you go home and take 50, that's not the doctor's fault or the drug company. That still lies with the person. You overdid what you were supposed to do.
You ate one and had the fries?
Huh?
You ate one, right?
Yeah.
And had, okay.
Uh-huh. Well, my fries in the microwave. Okay, oxycodone is one of their, yeah. See, people did too much with those drugs. It made it bad for the people that like really needed them, like people like myself and people who have like sickle cell and arthritis and all of these diseases that really need them. We can't even get that because all these dope things they messed it up for the real people. Like I can't even you got to be damn near dying to get hydrocodone. Now. No, hydrocodone.
I get high on codone all the time.
You don't get high on no codone, boy. I'm gonna get high on you in a minute.
Well, I heard that. Get high on me.
So should I go to Kaiser today or tomorrow? That's doing too much if I go tomorrow, huh?
What do you mean?
To pick up my prescription.
You may as well wait till tomorrow. You coming to DMV with me? Tomorrow? You may as well, babe. Come on, let's get this stuff out the way.
Yeah, I'll look on the DMV and see what they say I need because I think I need my marriage license thing because I have to, in order for them to put
marriage
Brown,
and all that stuff.
Yeah, in order for them to put Brown on there, I think I have to have my marriage license.
We'll just get all that stuff together.
Oh, you cut one of your dreads hecka short.
No, I didn't. I mean, all of them. Because I was.
No, one of them is shorter than the rest of them.
Well, it's probably this one up here.
No, it's in the back. Oh, I'm about to talk about that later tomorrow, probably, y'all, because I'm about to cut my hair.
I was thinking about just going just a little bit shorter. Too.
Oh, Lord.
Just a little bit shorter.
Have you had the Popeyes chicken sandwich yet? No. Because we went to Popeyes yesterday. That was how we ended up in them 100,000 degree temperatures. We drove out a little bit farther thinking the line would be shorter out there.
Don't be honest. You drove away from the black people.
Yeah, we went to the Caucasian area because we thought that the Caucasian people wasn't eating that fried chicken like we are. That's a lie. That line was out. The line was out the drive-through, out onto the street. And then we passed by the inside, and so no, we didn't even get the Popeyes chicken. We ended up going to get the spicy chicken from Jack in the Box. So that's that. I'm not, for one thing, I don't have the patience to wait 30 minutes for a chicken sandwich. I don't. I don't think anybody's chicken sandwich is good enough for me to wait 30 minutes. It's just not. Not unless Jesus himself is back there fixing that chicken sandwich, and I know it's blessed by God.
Jesus fixing the sandwiches?
No, he's not.
Oh.
That's why I'm not waiting.
I was about to go in line now.
Yeah, now if Jesus is doing it, I'm there. But this ain't Jesus. This Ricardo and Antoinette and Starkeisha and what's another Angelica and all them folks back there cooking. So no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not even tripping. The lines are crazy. The people fighting and carrying on. Somebody ran up in the y'all didn't see the one where the man ran up in the store with his car?
He was hungry.
He was starving. He ran up through the window. At the hole just made his way in there with his car. Look. So now, I'm not going to Popeyes right now. Y'all crazy. Y'all act like y'all ain't never had no chicken in your life.
I'm going to get a sandwich today.
You ain't going to Popeyes. If you do, bring me one.
See?
Look, bring me one. So, I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's going on with Popeyes. And I'm not, and I don't care. I don't.
That's because you haven't had it yet.
Oh, big ups to Tina for sending me that cute hairstyle. This is what I want. I want my locks to be short like this.
Oh, hell no. No, oh, okay. Okay.
See?
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. But and I have some other pictures on Pinterest too, babe. I'm gonna show them to you tonight. Yes, that's what I want. I just want short, shaved on the sides, little locks, and I'm gonna keep them little. I'm not about to let them grow back to where they are now because this is just too much to deal with. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but it's on my agenda to cut my hair. And what I'm going to do is just cut all of it. Cut the locks, just cut it down real short and just let it come back.
Well, you ought to first, just cut them low to where you want them and see how it looks.
No, because when I cut my locks, I want my locks to be intact because I want to keep them. So I don't want to just keep chopping them.
But I mean, since you're in the process of cutting them anyway, just go ahead and cut it. Just be like, okay, yeah, it didn't work like I said, yeah, and then just go and cut them off. May as well play with it. Have fun. Because, I mean, I'm not cutting it that short.
Or just or just take one lock section, braid that, and just cut, so I have at least one long, because I want to keep the hair. I want to keep my hair. I do want to be able to look back and say, yes, my hair used to touch my butt. And my grandkids going to be like, Granny, we know you had long hair. Okay, no. Granny. Bye. You not putting your hair in the bun?
I'm going to let it dry.
Oh, it's
first.
Wet.
Yeah, it's wet. I'm just going to let it dry.
So you want to work with a black shirt on?
I got my shirt right there. I'm just letting it, because it's wet.
Okay. You got your 1,000 phones?
I got it.
You got your burger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got my Crocs, too.
You got your Crocs?
Yeah. Even though I'll be driving all night. I don't get a chance to put them on.
You know for sure you're going to be driving?
I don't know.
Okay. They said bye, babe.
Bye, y'all.
He said bye, y'all. Okay, y'all. I don't know. Jesus is not at Popeyes. Trust me. Jesus ain't got time to be dealing with Popeyes. He like, I ain't got time to be dealing with him. I ain't tell him to eat that chicken. All that cholesterol and fat and stuff. I'm not, Jesus is not responsible for that. What if I don't like this color, y'all? I don't think I'm gonna like this. I really don't. I'm already thinking I ain't gonna like this. Ah! What? This lip gloss. This ain't it. This lip gloss. I'm gonna have to give this to my granddaughter. I thought this was color. This is lip gloss. I'm gonna give this to her. Oh, it smell good. No, I ain't got no taste. It sure smell good. Shoot. I'm gonna give it to her. I wanted to be like Rapunzel too. Until it got to the point where it's just too difficult for me to wash. The washing process is just too hard because, I'm squeezing to get all of that shampoo out, because if you don't get the shampoo out of your locks will start to stink. So when you're washing, you got to get all that shampoo out, and it's this constant squeezing motion. And after I get the shampoo out, and to dry it, you gotta wring, like I gotta wring the hair out like I'm wringing out a towel. By the time I get finished with my hair, my hands are killing me. My hands and my shoulders. Like I'm literally in the bathtub, in the shower, just like leaning against the wall. But then I have to turn around and let the hot water run on my shoulders because my shoulders have started hurting. I've gotten tired. I'm just, standing in the shower, just like contemplating, like, is this really what you want right now? Nah, if I was in my 20s and I didn't have arthritis and stuff, it probably wouldn't bother me. But, dog, God, and then that's one reason why I'm not washing my hair as often as I should. And I noticed that my psoriasis is starting to come back because I'm not washing my hair as often as I really should because it's just too much work. So I'm like, you know what? We have had a good run, but I really think that it's over. Where are you going? Huh? Where you going, dude? You can't go over there. It's too much stuff there. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say hi, Buddha. Say hi. Why is your mouth wet? You been drinking water? Hmm? You been drinking water? You burped. You must have. You been drinking water? Hmm? Hi, cutie. Hi, cutie patootie. You smell my lip gloss? Hmm? It smell good, huh? You smell it? I'm so cute. The only reason why he came to me is because Babe just left. That's the only time he will stick with me until my husband gets home from work. When my husband leave, he don't like to be too far away from me. He will stay with me till my husband come home from work, and then he will drop me like a hot potato. Bye. Yeah, I gotta. This is just too much hair. This is too much hair for a 50-something-year-old person. It's too much. So I gotta let it go. He is truly a daddy's boy. He really. I see you, Essie. I am about to go too. Essie, no. He is. He is truly a daddy's boy. And I do want another dog. I want a lap dog. I want a dog that wants to sit on my lap and wants me to carry it around all day. That's the type of dog I want. That ain't Gizmo. Gizmo is not about that life at all. And the last dog I had was a pit bull. She would sit with her head in my lap all day if I let her. In the bed with me, under the covers and everything with me. She stuck to me like glue. And then I get Gizmo and think that he about to do the same thing, and he is the total opposite of my last dog. And I want another dog like that. Like I want another dog that's, really going to be next to me all the time. That if I put the dog in my lap, the dog ain't gonna get up. I put Gizmo in my lap, he gonna be like, and then you touch him, he be like you killing him or something. Boy, I'm touching you. He don't want all that. That's just not his. He don't. You would swear petting him just irritates him. Because I even asked the doctor. I said, do you think that I'm hurting him when I touch him? Because when I touch him, sometimes he act like I'm bothering him. She said, no, he just got an attitude. She said, no, that's just his attitude. You're not hurting him. He just don't want to be bothered. He just grumpy. That hurt my feelings. But that's just how Gizmo is. He yeah, he is a rescue. Not a rescue from the pound. He is a rescue from the street. Like my son found him as a puppy, abandoned. Like somebody had just dumped him on the street or some kind of way he had got separated from his mother. He was abandoned. I don't know if if he was just dumped or what, but he was young. So yeah, that could be. And that's what the vet said too, because she did ask me, how did we get him, and she said that could be just part of who he is, because he only wants you to touch him when he wants to be, like if he comes to you or whatever, and sometimes he'll nudge up to you or whatever, but just touching him and talking to him, to be touching him and talking to him, he will roll his eyes and everything. I'm like, oh, damn, dude, I like you. Yeah, he just, I don't know. Gizmo's like a little old man, a grumpy little old man that sits on his porch and smoke his cigars and don't say nothing to nobody. That's Gizmo. But he will bark at you though. If he's on his porch and you come by, he will bark at you. Don't like no none of the neighbors won't they be speaking to him and Gizmo be growling and shit. He don't like nobody. All right, I'm finna go. We've been on here an hour and 16 minutes. We have talked about fingernails, eyeshadow, lip gloss, plants, and everything else. That's it. Okay? That's it. I'm gone. I may come back later if there is anything interesting to talk about, and if it's not, then I won't. I love y'all. Thanks for showing up, and maybe later on tonight I'll come back. If I don't, you guys will see me tomorrow. Okay, I love you. Bye.